If you do, they're probably going to kick you out.
Really?
I'm just telling you.
How would you know?
It's security. It's usually secured.
How did you get back here?
What's going on, guys? Watching the Watchman here, out with Amagansett Press, here at the Utah State Capitol building. Obviously here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And today we're gonna take a look around, go inside, and see if they respect our First Amendment right to take video in a public building. This is a pretty large state capitol. I don't know if you guys can tell. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. If you like this video and what we do, make sure you subscribe to my channel and Amagansett Press's channel on YouTube. And if you want to see thumbnails and titles of new videos a day before they come out here on YouTube, make sure you follow my Instagram at Watching the Watchman and my Twitter at Watchman1A. So let's get right into it.
Time and temperature check. Today is Thursday, January 23rd at 2:57 in the afternoon.
So that's the road leading up to the Capitol building here. It's pretty steep, so you pretty much come straight up the hill to the Capitol building. So you can see the mountains.
Better than that. They're ringing the bells to welcome us, Watchman. Just give you guys a little quick view of the neighborhood here.
Beehive. Symbol of industry and the motto of the citizens of Utah, presented to the state of Utah by the Utah Copper Division of the Kennecott Copper Corporation, July 24th, 1976.
Beehive?
Yeah.
So the beehive is a symbol of industry, the motto of the citizens of Utah, presented to the state of Utah by the Utah Copper Division of the Kennecott Copper Corporation, July 24th, 1976, and through the efforts of Lieutenant Governor's Secretary of State, Clyde L. Miller. So for those of you who don't know, the beehive is the logo for the state of Utah, and that's what you see on the highway patrol cars and everywhere else government affiliated.
Oh, look at this. Guess you
doors are
can't go
closed.
up through there. We should still go up the stairs though.
Yeah, let's go up the stairs and take a look. How's it going, guys?
So just to show you guys how big these pillars are here. View of downtown Salt Lake City there.
Just wanted to show you the landscape.
Yep. Alright guys, so we're gonna walk around the other side and actually go in. Pretty incredible view from up here. Some state trooper vehicles over there.
Yeah.
Here's the map of the complex.
Gatekeepers here. How are you?
The means to defend the unborn in federal, state, and international court is filed. You go to that petition and you'll see my filings that are ready to ask doctors a simple question about the beginning of life. And I guarantee you all these legislators, Governor Herbert, who I know, and his staff knows we've talked, and me and A.G. Reyes, knows that I have filed in federal court since 2016, 2017, and then they won't allow a subpoena of a doctor to testify.
Okay.
The legal foundation that all unborn have a right to be represented and to ask doctors is this. In all 50 states, if a pregnant mother is killed by a drunk driver, they are charged with 2 homicides. Therefore, unborn have some level of civil rights to be determined by the courts, not by vote.
You make a good point.
Oh, believe me, when I talk to lawyers and the rest, they know that what I just said is absolutely true. And there you can have one of those little ones.
All right, great. So let me ask you, I see your email and you're at
Contact me
contact.
anytime, share
So
it.
we have a pretty good following on YouTube.
Yes.
So do you want to give people an address or a website where they can look into what you're doing? And
Absolutely. If you go to my Twitter, Johnny Ricola, Jonny, then like the cough drop.
Okay.
From there, you can see all my state and federal filings for the last up to 11 years, but for 5 years, it's been ready for the U.S. Supreme Court, filed properly. I don't have a Juris Doctorate, but after 9 years of research, just Constitution violations, and then I run it by law professors, deans of law, judges, prosecutors, and none of them deny that it has merit. They can't do what they're doing, but that's exactly. And actually, both Democrats and Republicans know of this filing, so we can prosecute corporate bribery. And it's simple. The first part is the bribery statute that every state has to have as part of their Constitution.
Sure.
And the second part is if you condense 200 pages of corporate mission law, so a regular person could understand what it says. A quick summary: if you've got shareholders and you have stock you sell, you have to have these 200 pages of mission laws filed saying that every cent will be justified under for profit.
and that's federal law.
And that's right.
Okay.
And so if every cent has to be justified under for profit or humanitarian, and you
Right.
give $1 million to a public official, you got open and shut bribery case. So the Supreme Court, when they made that Citizens United ruling, they knew this was true, that they couldn't actually give that money because it has to be for profit.
Well, you're a man with a passion, and I appreciate you, and definitely
Jonathan Peterson,
honor to meet you, sir.
God bless.
Jason, nice to meet you. Jason,
Ben, nice to meet you.
Ben, M-A-G-A-N
G-A-N-S-E-T-T.
S-E-T-T.
So it's Amagansett Press. Here, have a good day, young man.
Appreciate you. You're
Thank
one
you.
for the people.
Yeah, same here. Thank you. Mr. Watchman, sir?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Visitor Center.
We can check that out.
Yeah.
So we just moved here, my wife and I just moved here. This is my brother-in-law, this is my niece. So we just were chatting.
Good, how you doing?
Good. Stopping and chatting with
I grew up
everybody.
in Scranton. If you want to, okay.
Well, you seem like a nice guy. Hello.
Somebody's from
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you.
Brings you over here.
Have a good day.
to,
You too.
Utah.
Like 20-some years ago.
Wow, that's a nice boat.
Ranch up north that my mom with my dad or something.
Palatial. Well, I guess we might as well start at the top, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Utah from space.
Utah from space.
Cool.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, thanks.
Good.
So this is
Busy
the
for you.
Highway Patrol Office
Yeah.
of the State Capitol Building. We're tourists walking
Oh,
around,
oh, okay.
poking our noses into people's business.
That's okay.
Can I ask what your name is and what you do?
My name's Vicky.
Okay, my name's Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Nice to meet you, Vicky. This is my son, Ben.
Ben, nice to meet you.
Hi, where are you guys from?
Colorado.
Oh, okay.
First time in Utah.
Okay.
Nice, we're checking the place
first
in.
time, huh?
Yeah, first time.
We're close, so.
Yeah, right. Well, we've only lived in Utah for about 7 months.
Oh, okay.
Moved there from New York last year. Yeah, your face dropped when I said
What
that.
part
Same
of
as
New
mine.
York? That's just, no, I'm just thinking that's a long ways away.
Yeah, we're East End of Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah. Did 50 years there, so I'm gonna do the next 50 in Colorado.
Awesome.
See how that goes.
Yeah, it's different, for
It's
sure.
nice. It's very nice.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, so the part of New York you're from is away from the city?
I'm about 100 miles, I was about 100 miles east of New York City, out on the tip
Okay.
of Long Island's a 110-mile Long Island. That's
Oh, Long
kinda-
Island, you
yeah.
said. Okay, I wasn't sure.
So
what you
we were all the way out on the end.
said. Oh, okay. I've been to New York once, New York City, which was crazy.
It is. Yeah. It's much nicer
That
out
was
here.
so different from here. So I enjoyed it and I was glad I went. I don't care if I go back.
No, me either.
Just because it's dirty and so much, like, just noise and other pollution, you know?
And you
Like,
can't just, you go to nice, everything's rush, hurry up, everybody's running everywhere, bumping into each other.
and
And,
honking, all the honking. I'm like,
yeah.
saying. Nobody can go anywhere.
No, it's much
You can
nicer around
see
here.
that nobody can go anywhere.
Are you born and raised in Utah?
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, I was born in California, but I moved here when I was a baby, so
Gotcha.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no, it's nice here. And this
I lived
build.
in Oregon for a couple of years, but
Oh, cool.
just outside of Portland. But other than that, I've just been here in Idaho. I lived there for a little bit. But
Idaho, it seems like we're meeting a lot of people from Idaho.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because we're close. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just, I mean, the border's just a couple hours away, so.
Well, this is a palatial building.
Yes.
And this is we go to a lot of state capitals, and this is
Yeah,
special.
I've seen several too, and I think I like it better than DC's, so.
Yeah, well, we haven't been there yet, but we'll make, but see, that's so close to New York, and I never made it to DC.
Yeah, oh, love DC.
Go figure.
Now that I love DC.
I heard it's beautiful. Did you go on the subways?
No.
I heard the subways in DC are like immaculate, like crystal chandeliers, beautiful.
I didn't go to the subways because when we were there kind of to promote something with the legislature, there.
Gotcha.
But we stayed a few extra days so we could, tour, which
Okay.
we needed much more at the time than that.
Right.
But it's just beautiful, and there's just so much history and so much to see, and
Right.
yeah, you just need so much.
And you were you in this line of work when you went? Yeah, so that must have been even more interesting. For you.
Yeah, it was. Actually, I ran into, because we have here two different sections of the Utah Highway Patrol. We have the dignitary protection and executive protection.
Okay.
So executive protection takes care of the governor, and they go to DC a lot.
Gotcha.
And I just ran into, at the time he was the sergeant and one of the troopers that, were up there with the governor, and we were both like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, so far
And they're like,
away,
what are we doing here? We're here a lot. And I'm like, oh, that's true.
Do they call the state troopers that do the Capitol, or do they call them Capitol Police, or they?
No, they call them troopers, but yeah, the divisions are dignitary protection, which is 18.
Okay.
And then the executive protection, which is 17.
Very cool.
Dignitary takes care of like ambassadors and the capital itself, and the executive takes care of the governor and his family.
Exclusively, just the
Yes.
governor and his family.
Yes.
Wow. I knew I should have became governor. There's a lot of perks.
But I mean, they do, if they kind of, both sections help each other if needed. So,
course,
like,
yeah.
because when we get ambassadors in, we have to have a huge, it's a big deal.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So, and just to line the.
They must love coming here because this is.
Yeah, have you guys
spectacular.
been then up to the second floor?
Nope, we actually just walked in the building 5 minutes ago.
Oh, you haven't seen
You're
the
our first
beautiful part.
meet and greet except for the guard up by the door.
Yeah, you gotta see the second floor of the rotunda. You will, if you think this is pretty, this is nothing.
We're heading up there now.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's the best part.
Excellent.
So.
Well, I just gotta tell you, we really appreciate your cordial welcome. It means a lot.
Sure.
You're a good ambassador for your city. No, really, it means a lot.
Thanks.
Yeah, somebody coming in from out of town, and you never. We travel. We go into places. You never know who you're gonna find and what you're gonna meet.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like pleasure to meet you.
Nice
and
to meet you as well.
We thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, Vic.
We'll have fun looking around.
Thank you so much.
It's a beautiful building. Like I say,
It
it's
really
the prettiest
is.
I've been to, so.
I'm with you.
And DC was great, but I'm like, oh, their rotunda has nothing on ours, so.
No. Where was where did we go that they had that really nice rotunda? What state capital?
Wyoming?
What? Yeah, Cheyenne.
Oh, yeah.
Cheyenne's
I that one.
yeah, it's a much. I don't know how old this building is, but I think that's an older building. I don't know.
Oh.
Do you know when this building was
I
built?
can't remember. I wish I could, but I
I'd
can't.
imagine it was probably late 1800s.
Oh, yeah,
right?
well, I know we've had I think we just had the 100 year? Would it be the 100 year maybe?
Wow.
I'm not sure though, but they've remodeled some, but they've kept a lot of, like the stairs going up, they're original, so they say be careful because they can be kind of uneven and stuff. And when you go down here, this is called the Governor's Hall, just right down here, and it has all the pictures of the governors and stuff.
Okay.
When you look up, there's, what are those called? They're like glass. You can see up, you can't really see into the rotunda, but it goes up, like
On
it
the second
shines
floor.
through. Yeah, but you can see it if
On
you
the
just
first
look
floor.
out here.
On the first floor.
On the first floor, you can look up and see it. It's actually on the floor of the second floor. But they have like dances and stuff in here, so then they can light those up.
Oh, cool.
And it's pretty.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's a spectacular. From what I've seen so far, this is. I was telling Vicky, this is one of the, if not the prettiest state capitol building I've ever
And
seen.
they just walked in, they haven't even been up to the rotunda.
Yeah.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what I
we're
told
gonna
them. Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right, cool. Well, again, thank you so much for the welcome.
you're
We appreciate it.
welcome.
Same,
Have
same
fun.
to you, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you. You
Hey,
too.
well, have fun.
Take care.
See ya.
Wow, this is nice.
of Utah. Let's see if I can get that all in there.
Let's walk up these stairs.
Alright.
Okay, we'll walk up these stairs, then we'll come back down and go that way.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm just looking at this. Hall of Governments, Utah State Seal material, so that's cool. Different materials that this is made out of, if you guys are interested.
Oh wow, you can see, look what's up there. You can see it already.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, it's continuing.
Uneven steps. Watch your step. Oh yeah, I see what they mean.
Alright guys, I have a feeling we're from the treehouse.
Oh wow. Big statue over here. Wow, that's incredible, guys. Very cool. So these statues here kind of remind me of the ones in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Let's see what's going on over here.
We got a dive team. It's a graduation from the Post Academy.
Well, tell us and stay safe. God bless, and we appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, it's an exciting day. You guys enjoy and
Hey, Champ.
Excuse me, sorry.
Picture of you and Heather up on the stairs.
This is crazy. I don't know if you guys can really tell from watching it on here, but it is very huge.
Tax bill. Individual was just killed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bill got killed?
What's that?
The bill got killed?
Yeah. Yeah, they passed it in a special session and people didn't like it. So they gathered signatures for a referendum, got more than enough to put on the ballot in November. And the legislature saw that, so they decided just to kill it, save themselves from watching it get voted and essentially voted out in November. So they have to start from scratch now.
This will be on the news tonight?
Yeah, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Oh, cool. Check it out.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Me too. Don't worry, Fox 13 here.
It's very grand looking, so check out the shop. They have like, you have the shop across the hall.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Are you guys the only media here?
beautiful.
No, there's other media.
I was going to say I didn't see anybody else.
Yeah, they're usually around.
Cool. That's all right. We'll watch it on your channel tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Yeah. No,
So you'll see
what, do you know what time I should be looking for?
4, 5, and 9.
4, 5, and 9. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
So yeah.
Obviously, this video will be posted after that airs, so if you're in Utah, don't knock yourself out to the phone. Yeah, we had no idea this was going on here. So, just a chance, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys picked that up, what AP was just saying, but we had no idea this was going on, so pretty cool that we came upon this whole event and stuff. Here's the view out the window.
Utah House of Representatives. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. This is some building you guys have here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been to a lot of state capitals, and I gotta say, I think you guys win.
Awesome. That's what we like to hear.
No, this is amazing. Yeah, it's beautiful. We came on a good day. We had a swearing-in ceremony, and
Yeah.
we didn't even know that was going on.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Colorado,
Colorado. What part?
outside of Denver, about a half an hour.
Cool.
Yeah.
I went to your capital a couple months ago.
Did you?
We were there. Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very
They're
pretty.
cleaning up the
Very
park across the
different.
street.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, that's a big, you know, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but displaced a bunch of people. But there is a mess and rats, and so it's a whole, yeah. One of those difficult decisions I'm glad I'm not in the position to have to make, you know?
What brings you guys to Utah?
Just traveling on a tourist, checking the place out first time.
Cool.
First time in Utah.
What else are you guys gonna do while you're here?
We stopped in Provo, spent the
Okay.
night there, and then we are here now, and just gonna get some dinner later on, and check into the hotel, and just play it by ear. I think, you know, as you get older, I think the less plans you have, the better things work out.
Definitely.
You know, so we just kind of wing it and see how it goes.
Yeah.
So fun.
You guys should go.
You know, you make plans to do one thing, and then you might not run into two nice people like yourselves, and so you just kind of go with the flow.
Right.
Yeah.
If you guys have time, you should go to Park City.
Okay. Is there anything in particular? you would-
So, like the ski, this, oh, is this on there right now? So it might be nuts up there. But the skis, jumps from the Olympics are up there.
Okay.
And
We probably won't make it this trip, but we'll be back.
Yeah.
It's close.
it's super close. I have a lot of family in Colorado. It's an easy road trip.
Cool. Yeah. And I'm sorry, what were your names?
I'm Bryn.
And I'm Alexa.
Brandon, Alexa, my name's Jason. This is my son,
Ben,
Ben.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Well, we appreciate you. Thank you very much for the smiles and the warm welcome to your city. We appreciate that.
Anytime, yeah. I hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoy it.
And I'm sorry not to ignore you, young lady. What is your name?
Karen,
Karen Jason. Nice to meet you.
and
Pleasure.
thanks for saying yeah. Boy, that's nice.
We need these things at our age.
Did you find it?
Young is in the heart, right, Karen?
Yeah. That's from his.
That's so
All right, cool. Well, you all have a wonderful day. Thank you
You
again.
as well.
Take care.
Enjoy your trip.
Thank you.
Must have the heat on pretty high in here. It's kind of warm.
This is amazing, man.
Yeah. Reminds me of Wyoming. It's warm in here.
It is warm. It's a big building to heat. You imagine what the heating and cooling bill is in here?
Yeah.
So here's the Senate chamber. Check that out. So there's a partition here that you can't walk past.
You're fine, we're just,
I want to see your trick of how you get past that. No, I'm kidding. Have a good day, guys. Salt Lake City's really a beautiful little city, huh?
Yeah.
It's nice. I wonder if we could check out the Supreme Court. Here's the Senate. Did we go in?
No, I don't think so.
No, we didn't.
That's not the one we went in. Cool.
Look. Hi, how are you?
Doing well, how are you?
Good. I'm just taking a little tour of your building here.
Okay.
Can I just ask what your name is and what you do?
My name is Sam. I'm the receptionist for the session.
Receptionist for the session. Great. My name's Jason, Sam.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. This is my son, Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Anything interesting to see in this office that we should be aware of?
See, well, there's a really awesome seal on the wall right there.
That's cool. The old beehive?
Yep.
Yeah.
Beehive.
Do you know the history of that? Why they use the beehive? What that story is behind that?
I do know that it symbolizes industry from when the pioneers first came across America and settled in Utah.
Okay. So busy as a bee?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool. Well, we appreciate your warm, friendly smile and the information. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you for visiting.
Alrighty. And can we walk back here and just look around? Is that
I'm not entirely sure because those are the Senate offices back there.
okay?
If you do, they're probably gonna kick you out.
Really?
I'm just telling you.
How would you know?
It's secured. It's usually secured.
Is it really?
So.
Yeah. Well, you know what we do because we travel around. We go to state capitals all the time. This is my son,
Oh, cool.
and we always look for restricted access signs, so we don't want to cross those lines.
Yeah.
But if I don't see anything that says restricted and I see a wide open door, I usually walk right through it, unless somebody tells me not to.
I don't work here, so you can do whatever you want.
Cool.
I'm just telling you.
I'm kind of afraid of Sam. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. So I'll just pick a bus. If somebody wants to throw me out, they can throw me out. That's fine. I'll just walk in there. Yeah, I haven't been here. It'll be a long time before I'm back in Utah, so I gotta take advantage of my tour while I can. But I appreciate you. Thank you.
Take it easy.
Some interesting portraits here.
Figure out exactly the categories we want. So I can generate
is a hard thing to do, so once you know exactly what you want.
Just want to make sure you have it already done.
No, I was looking at another project. We'll get right back. I'm just finishing the other ones, so this is, and again, and I don't have it. I'm listening to the other one, so whenever you're ready,
Beautiful view out this window, huh? You're facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Do you work here at the building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard when there's
Can I ask what you do?
I do computer support. For
Oh, so you're the IT guy?
Yeah.
Are you the IT guy or just one of many?
The one for the Senate.
One for the Senate. There you go. Well, my name's Jason. I want to be rude, not introduce myself.
Greg
This is my son, Ben.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, Greg?
Yeah, Greg.
Cool. First time we've ever been in Utah or Salt Lake City. So we're just checking the place out.
It's a really nice building.
I'll tell you what, this whole thing is picturesque. I mean, it's gorgeous.
They spent a lot of money to keep it up.
I'm sure. I was just saying, I can't even imagine what the heating and cooling bills are in this building. And they keep it nice and toasty.
Yeah, so they remodeled about 15 years ago, 14 years ago, where they cleaned everything up. And
It looks like it. It's spectacular. We go to a lot of different Capitol buildings, and this is by far the nicest I've been to, for sure. We were in Wyoming last month in Cheyenne.
the other building's nice is the city county. I don't know if you've been down there.
Which building is it?
The city county building.
Okay.
They did a lot of money restoring that. It's
Okay.
really nice. It's
We
a
actually-
sandstone building, and it's really nice looking.
Cool, so we'll go check that. I appreciate the tip. Yeah, no, we just rolled into town about half an hour, 40
And
minutes.
then behind that, they have a new style library that's kind of cool.
I think we passed the library, right? I
Yeah,
think
so
it's-
just in front of that.
It's a real modern building?
Yeah, real modern looking building.
Very cool. Yeah, no, it's nice how they blend the old style and the modern, and it's a beautiful city. I would have never thought, yeah. Are you born and raised here?
Pretty much. I came from Idaho when I was younger.
Another guy from Idaho. Idaho must be empty because there's so many people I meet
Well,
from
it's so
Idaho.
close to here.
Just the only potatoes left.
And my parents moved here because there was no work,
Gotcha.
at the time.
Yeah. Well, so you're glad they did. You seem like
Yeah,
a
I
happy
think so.
guy. You seem like you're enjoying your life here in Salt Lake
Yeah,
City.
yeah.
Cool. Right on.
Okay, so where are you guys from?
Colorado.
Oh, well, not very far.
No. Well, we just moved to Colorado 7 months ago from New York.
Oh, well, that's a large step.
Yeah, it was a big step. Yeah, I drove 4 days of driving with the biggest U-Haul they have, biggest trailer on the back of my Suburban.
That's a long trip.
Yeah, 4 days. But it was fun, we were looking forward to it for a long time.
Okay.
I actually wanted to move out west when I was 25 years old, and then life just kept happening, and we got to the point where all of a sudden we could do it, and we just decided to make the move.
Great, Colorado's great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's nice. Utah's great too so far. You know what? You might be able to tell me. The mountain range here is no longer the Rockies, is it?
It's part of the Rockies. It's the
What is it called?
Uintas Mountain Range. But it's part of the Rockies.
That's the name I was looking for because I didn't know what it was. Yeah, cool. I said the Rocky Mountains, and my son said, I don't think these are the Rockies anymore.
No, it's still part of the Rocky Mountains.
It is?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, very cool. We appreciate your time, and thank you very much.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying your time here.
Yeah, we are. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here too. Thank you very much.
Well, have a nice day.
Have a wonderful
Nice to meet
day.
you.
Nice to meet you.
It's down here.
Alright. Yeah, those, that city and county building and the library are both on the list.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess a lot of people are out of their offices with the swearing-in ceremony or something, because it's not that late. It's 3:45.
Back as a change to the original, but okay, but it's a formula grant. In this case, the formula grant, which is how
This is Senator Deirdre Henderson. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
What are you guys up to?
Oh, just checking out your building.
Okay. Who are you with?
My son.
I mean, are you with a,
No, we're just tourists.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
How did you get back here?
Introduced ourselves to Sam and said we're going to take a walk down the hallway and look around.
Sam.
Yeah, Sam, the guy at the reception there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
interesting. All right,
Yeah.
okay.
So we're just saying, I'll tell you what, we travel periodically our mission is to try to go to all state capitals.
Mine's 29.
Have you? 29? We're at 3. we were in Cheyenne, Wyoming last month. But I got to tell you, so far, I mean, I've only been to a couple, including New York, where I'm originally from. But this is spectacular. I mean, this building is just incredible.
So where do you live?
Colorado, right outside of Denver. Yeah. Now we do. I mean, I'm from New York originally. But, yeah. You can tell by my Denver accent, right?
I didn't know there was a Denver accent.
I'm kidding. Yeah. No, but this is great. And I got Salt Lake City. I mean, the first time we've ever been in Utah. And it's just, I mean, this is picturesque. It's beautiful. It's really nice. Are you guys born and raised here?
Not from Colorado.
Cool.
I lived all over.
Nice. Seems like everybody's from Idaho. Oh, yeah. I just said that there was the IT guy was out here, Greg. And I said to him, well, is anybody left in Idaho? Is it like just the potatoes? Did everybody? Because I literally can't tell you how many people I've shook hands with today that said they're from Idaho.
Yeah.
It's just it's today's trend.
It's a lot of us.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I won't take any more of your time.
All right.
Ladies, have a great day. Thank you. Another shot of Old Glory waving in the breeze, as she should. And way down there in the middle of
See if I can get you view out of
In the
the
middle of the whole thing there is Mrs. AP walking my dog.
house gallery. No food or drinks, house phones, no flash photography. I don't have my flash. No, that's locked.
So what are you guys building for? Anything exciting?
Just taking some video.
Oh, just for the fun of it?
Yeah.
No, like YouTube, you guys aren't like big YouTubers or something, or? No?
No.
What's YouTube? No, I'm just
Exactly, yeah, right.
my name's Jason.
I'm Matt.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
Yeah.
You work here at the building?
Yeah, I work up here.
Cool.
yeah.
What, you mind if I ask what your position is?
So I'm in the Division of Finance.
Okay.
I manage the state's credit cards, so.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. It sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah,
Yeah, keeps you busy.
Right, yeah, pays the
Well,
bills.
since you're being cordial and you have a smile on your face, yes, we are doing a First Amendment audit.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Have you heard of that?
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't actually.
No?
Yeah, what is the First Amendment audit?
So what we do is we are huge supporters of our Constitution, and we feel like, as I believe most people do, the Constitution is really taking a beating these days, and there are some unique times that we're in right now. So what we do is we've chosen the First Amendment as our way of exercising our constitutional rights. So what we do is we go to government facilities, government buildings, jails, FBI, federal, whatever it is, state capitals. We're actually, at some point, going to try to hit them all, but we're up to 3. So we'll get
So
there.
you started?
Yeah, we just started.
Okay, you started, okay.
And we stay in publicly accessible areas. We're very cautious about not going into restricted areas because we respect that.
Yeah.
And we go in and take pictures and take video and see what kind of a reaction we get from the folks from the employees, from our public employees.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And we hope to get good reactions, which get us 0 views on YouTube.
Right.
So then we also
It's unfortunate.
don't mind getting the bad reactions if they present themselves, because those do get us the views on YouTube. So.
Exactly, yeah.
So we try our best to be cordial and friendly and professional, and we hope we find like-minded people, but sometimes you come across some interesting things.
Oh, yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah. Cameras freak people out.
Oh, they do, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly am still trying to figure out why.
And it's funny too, because there's so many cameras. Like every corner of this building, inside of the building and outside of the building, has a camera on.
Right.
But yet if somebody comes carrying one through, they're all paranoid.
And you know what's funny about the cameras that you have here, okay? I said to, I don't know how many people, but we're on 40, 50 cameras, whatever it is. And they always say to me, yeah, but those are security cameras, they don't go anywhere. Right? Because this will go on YouTube. So my answer to that is, that's not true, because I can file a Freedom of Information Act request for the camera footage and put that on YouTube and do anything I want with it. And there's not that I'm going to or
Yeah,
would,
yeah.
but you could.
Oh, yeah, it's
So,
definitely possible.
you know, I tend to believe people that have an issue with cameras have other issues, and people that don't have issues with cameras probably have nothing to hide and feel good about what they're doing and feel good about themselves, such as yourself. Your shoulders are down, you're relaxed, you're laughing, you're having a nice conversation with us, and that's what it's all about. You know, I think it's very interesting to take my son, he just turned 16, and you know, the two of us travel around the country together and do these things, and it's building memories and education for both of us, and it's a pleasure to meet folks like yourself.
Now, one thing you said about the people that are kind of uptight about cameras, I don't know if I can agree with, because my wife hates to be on camera, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't have anything to hide.
She, like my wife, probably feels like she might have something to hide, maybe a pound or two, or her hair's not perfect that day,
that's a good point.
right?
Good point.
But you know, we love them just the way they are, and they're absolutely perfect. So I see no reason why anybody should be. And you know what it is, like you said, by the time you get home today, when you leave here, you're going to be on how many? God knows, 100, 200 cameras.
Oh yeah.
By the time you get to your house, so my theory is you behave yourself, you don't do anything wrong. And when you're in a professional environment such as this, you act like you're on camera even if you're not.
It's true. Keep you out of trouble.
And then you have nothing to worry. Then you can be like you and be relaxed and happy. And, you know? And the other thing is from your side of it, not us particularly, because I'm a little biased when it comes to myself, but you could also wind up meeting some very nice people.
Exactly.
Yeah. And finding out about things you never knew about. So I think open dialogue and communication is key for all of us. So that's what we do to answer your question. That was the long version.
Well, great. So is there a place I can go to see these videos?
There is. You might want to write it down. I don't know if you have
let me see.
Or I still say write it down. Type it into your phone. It's actually my channel on YouTube is the name of the village that I'm from in New York.
Oh, okay.
So I'll spell it for you because it's an old Indian Montaukett tribe word. So it's Amagansett, AMAGANSETT. Are you on YouTube? It probably came up already.
Well, I was looking up Google on here.
Amagansett Press.
Actually, I should look up.
If you tap Amagansett Press, that's
there
us.
we go.
Yep. And there we go.
This is you, okay.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
That's us, yeah.
Good.
We have plenty of video. I think we have 174 videos up or something. Plenty for you to look at.
Yeah.
Some of them are very pleasant, cordial interactions. Some of them not so much.
Oh, you're in Colorado.
We live in Colorado.
Oh, you live? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
So you'll have some fun.
Yeah.
And your wife will tell you that's exactly why she doesn't want to be on camera.
Exactly.
Right, so there you go.
Yeah.
Watch them alone in your office.
Right.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. Is this the only day you're here? Or
At this building, yes. Yeah, we're not going to come back to the state capitol again.
The session starts on Monday. That'll be exciting.
I wish I was here, but we're not too far away.
Yeah.
But we also have 45 more capitals to hit.
Oh yeah.
And the contiguous, so.
Trying to get it done in a year, or what's your...
No rush. No rush. I hope it takes a while. Yeah, it's good spending time with the boy. And as long as I'm doing that, I'm happy.
Right.
So, well, and I just, honestly, we appreciate the cordial welcome to your city. It's a nice welcome. Your smile and your professionalism means a lot. And hopefully that's, so far, everybody we've met here is along that same vein. And I hope that's a trend that runs through the staff here. And you guys are all a happy bunch doing your thing?
Yeah, I like to think that the majority of us are.
Good.
Pretty easy going.
Yeah, well, so far so good with us.
Okay.
Well,
good
thank
luck.
you, sir. You have a good day.
Yeah,
Take care.
see you.
I don't know when to send it to you was, but I just want to thank you for what you do. You're very much appreciated. It's important work you're doing.
Just a little construction.
No, you know what? If you didn't do what you did, there'd be plenty of people upset about it. Right? You keep the place going, fixing it up, cleaning it up.
We're constantly fixing it.
Yeah. Do you work for the city?
No, we're a private company.
Private company? Well, good. Well, thank you for what you do.
Yeah,
All right.
thank
Have a
you.
good day.
You too.
Did we come in this way?
Yeah, I think so. this must be how to go out through the front.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, you can't come in this way, but you can out this way. I think.
Oh, that's cool. So, head on out. Heavy doors.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're fine. Sorry about that. I can definitely appreciate what you're doing, so I don't want to get in the way.
No, you're good. It really, it adds to it. You know, people walk through.
Oh, really?
He's doing time lapse.
What's the time lapse for? If you don't mind me asking.
It's for me and maybe for the website.
Oh, cool. So you do the IT for the...
I do.
You work with Greg?
Which Greg?
We met somebody named Greg who was very casually dressed upstairs on the second floor.
Greg Hughes?
Was it Hughes?
I don't know if you said his last name.
Yeah, I don't know. He said his name was Greg, said he was an IT guy.
Oh, probably wasn't Greg Hughes.
But this is, I mean, you guys look at this every day, but I mean, it's spectacular. This is unbelievable. It's very...
I make it up to the Capitol about once a month. Our office is actually further away, but...
Cool. I'm from New York. We moved to Denver about 7 months ago. And everybody said, oh, you're going to miss the ocean. You're going to miss the ocean. You know what? There's a lot more to this world than ocean. I mean, this is incredible.
I miss these. That's great.
It's hard to believe they're real. I mean, it's beautiful. Well, you guys have a blessed day. Enjoy it. Take care.
See ya.
Well, all right, guys. That's the state capitol. I'm just still soaking it all.
All right, guys. Watching the Watchman here, out with Amagansett Press, here at the Utah State Capitol in Salt Lake City, Utah. Beautiful mountains, beautiful scenery, and beautiful building. So if you like these videos and you like what we do, make sure you hit the like button on this video and subscribe to Amagansett Press and I. And if you want to be notified, usually a day ahead, I post titles and thumbnails of new videos on my Instagram, which is @WatchingTheWatchman, and my Twitter, which is @Watchman1A. So you can see new video titles and thumbnails a day ahead on those. Watching the Watchman, Amagansett Press. See you in the next one, guys. Out.